How's it going, everybody? Meister Patrick here, joined today again by Melmouse Melissa.
Heyo!
And welcome back to more Alice Madness Returns for the PC.
Yeah, so I was, hanging out there and she had this berry Smirnoff liquid. And I was like, oh man, I bet that's really good. And me forgetting that it's just basically pure vodka with some flavoring, right. I poured red Solo cups, right? I poured all the way up until the first line, which is probably 3 or 4 shots. And then after that, I was like, actually, this is a lot of vodka. I should water this down. But there wasn't really any water, if you know what I'm saying, nor was there a lot of other options. There was this juice, in a big container, it looked like someone had made pineapple juice. There were chunks of pineapple, it was pineapple colored. It's oh yeah, I'll just put a bunch of pineapple juice in it. And then I did, and I was like, ooh, there's a pineapple cactus. I called it a cactus cooler and everyone made fun of me because it's not a cactus cooler. It's a cactus brand,
Oh, is that cacti drink? That, the Travis Scott? The Travis Scott drink?
Yes, the Travis Scott drink. It's 7% alcohol. And I was like, that's not bad. So I poured all of it in there. It's pineapple.
Kind of high.
And I filled this.
Wait, one Radula room? I thought we already had a Radula room. No? Okay. I thought that was our second Radula room.
And I filled this to to the brim. All right, guys, to the brim, and started drinking it. And I was like,
that is our second Radula room. Oh, we must have missed a heart somewhere. Well, that stinks.
Missed a Radula room somewhere?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we must have missed a Radula room somewhere.
This is awkward.
I'm gonna keep playing because Melissa's telling your story.
Yeah. So hold on, there's memory.
Damaged people feed on the emotions of others, their strengths and weaknesses.
Huh.
Okay.
True chains.
Yeah.
So and then I drank that whole thing and I was like, okay, as long as I'm already here and feeling buzzed, I might as well, get a little bit more lit. So, and by the way, that was the second drink I had. The first drink I had was a Smirnoff peach Bellini, which was really good. It tasted like peach yogurt, which is not what you're expecting when you get an alcoholic drink.
I think we're good to go through here?
Yeah, you're good.
Hey, 666!
So I was like, yeah, I'm feeling myself, having a good time, and I wasn't letting the alcohol catch up to me because I'm an irresponsible human. So I decided to get more, but by this time I was already tipsy, so I'm pretty sure I just made the same drink, if not even more vodka than last time.
That was your being responsible?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna not get cactus juice this time. I'm just gonna have pineapple juice, and as I'm pouring it.
Do you like that cacti thing?
No, and
I don't like it either. As
I'm pouring it, this lady goes yeah, that's really good, spiked pineapple juice, huh? And I was like, wait, this is spiked? I was using it to water down my drink. And she was like, no, that has a lot of alcohol in it. I was like, oh my God. So I just basically had vodka with vodka pineapple juice and just chugged it. And so was like, no, Melissa, you're going home. I was at the point of being drunk while I was telling everyone that I was drunk. That's when you know you're gone,
Yeah.
You start telling people if they don't know.
Let me play this real quick.
The undiscovered guilty and the wronged innocent share similar fates. Prisons and chains have many forms.
Oh, that's sad. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, and so all of that happened, and then I had to wake up at 9 in the morning, and I was like, why are we waking up at 9 in the morning? And my boyfriend was like, we have family coming from out of town, and we're gonna go to this super well-known restaurant, right? And I was like, okay, yeah, I've heard of this super well-known restaurant. I'm not gonna say it out loud, even though it's probably a very common name that most people have heard of very different restaurants, because it's just a name. It's like saying Martin's. It's yeah, sure, everyone has a Martin's, but whatever. But this one's particularly unique to the place that I live, and everyone knows it, and everyone's oh yeah, that place, and it's constantly packed. So it opens at 8 a.m., right?
So I'm see that?
I did.
Whoa! That was clutch. I don't know.
And so anyway,
I didn't see that one coming.
So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get some pancakes. Drunk Melissa last night was yeah, I'm gonna get pancakes, and I was so excited, telling all these, I was blueberry pancakes, and he's like, I don't know if they have that, and drunk me's they have to, it's a brunch place, if all brunch places just carry blueberry pancakes everywhere they go. And so I was like, yeah, and I looked at the menu, and it's oh yeah, our special today is steak. like filet mignon. And I'm like, oh, and they're like, yeah, and pasta, because it's an Italian place. And I was like, so where's the brunch menu? There isn't one. It opens at 8 a.m. and they serve steak. So I hope you're ready for bloody meat. And I'm like, wait, what? And I was like, this is so much. Why are we going here? And so we woke up at 9, because I guess the restaurant opens at 11. So you have to get there at 10, you know, as most restaurants do. And I was like, what? So we're just gonna wait around for an hour? And they were like, yeah, what do you mean? I was like, this better be like the best goddamn restaurant I've ever been to, like, I swear. So I go and eat all of their food, and I ordered the 2 like best, they claim best foods that they have, right? And it's just like a regular like salami sandwich and like the worst pasta I've ever had, and I'm very disappointed. And I woke up so early for that. That's my story, and I'm mad.
Just on misfortune all around.
Yeah, it was a sad day, but it was good. It was good because I had to do it and had a happy face about it. And has like a very like angry cousin who's always just like has like a bad mood, and she's like, I just don't understand why we're waking up early to eat pasta. And I was like, that's what I'm trying to say. And it's like, do not help her be an angry attitude teenager. And I was like, but I'm with her on this. And he's like, no.
I'm doing all right, but I'm dying to like nonsense a lot. I'm glad you're talking though. It's helping me get
Focus.
past my trauma. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like I was hanging out with these kids, right? And so one of them's probably like 9 and the other one's like turning 16. Okay, then that's probably off. He's probably like 10 and she's whatever. And so, you know, so as kids do, they look at menu and order things, right? Like, am I wrong? Or like that's how children work? You like, you look at a menu, you decide what you want to eat, and then you order it, right?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, that's not what happened, and I was kind of baffled. So is the older one, and she goes, okay.
We should probably use fake names for people.
Her name is Sally, okay. And Sally was like, oh yeah, like I don't know what I want. She's just like on her phone and like she doesn't even have a menu. And we're like, oh, why aren't you like checking the menu? She's just on her phone, like not answering. We're like, oh, okay. And Sally's parents are like, oh, like, do you want this? Do you want this? Like just asking like everything on the menu. Like, do you want this? Do you want this? And she's like, no, not that. No, not that one. And we're like, oh, what a dialogue. And then she's like, I want the chicken parmesan. And they were like, well, they don't have that. And she's like, what? And she's like all upset. And she's like, whatever, I'll just get spaghetti. And they're like, okay, but like this spaghetti or that spaghetti? And she's like, spaghetti, like I don't care. So then the waitress comes and, you know, she like asks, she's like, I don't know, I just want, or
Sarah.
sorry, Sarah, whatever.
Sally.
I was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, I just want spaghetti.
I'm sorry. I knew where to go a second ago. Thank you. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. So then she's like, spaghetti. And then the little kid, the whole time they're just like, you know, he's like 10 though, like you can read a menu, but they were like, so do you want this? Do you want this? And he was like, I want pizza. They don't sell pizza, but he's like, I want pizza.
Are we ready to move forward, or do you think there's secrets?
No, I think we're good.
There's a lot of 6s, by the way. Like a lot.
It's the special number. Anyway, point is, when the waitress asked what he wanted, can I do the slide?
Yeah, you can do the slide.
When the waitress asked like what he wanted, he was like, Dad, what do I want? And like the father like literally ordered for him. It was so interesting to see, and it was funny because the whole time just kept whispering to me like, we're gonna teach our children to have good taste. I was like, I don't know if you can do that. And he's like, we're gonna teach our children to like talk to waitresses and like not just be on their phone the whole time. And I'm not reading the entire menu to them. I'm giving them a menu and telling them to figure it out. And he was just so mad at the whole thing.
Wow.
It was kind of funny. But other than that, the Italian soda was amazing. So.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll have to. If it was good, I'll have to go try it. It sounds.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to. There were so many people. Like, it was, you would think you're at like a music festival. Like, I had to walk through crowds of people to find the bathroom.
The worst part is I feel like I know what place you're talking about, probably.
It was so loud and crowded. Like, it was insanely loud.
Yeah.
Like, the person behind me was like running into my chair to get out.
I think I've been there. I think, if I'm thinking of the right place.
This isn't going well for me.
Oh. Yeah, be careful. You're on a platform.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Oh, no, that's not. Yeah, that's some reused assets. I was like, are we back here? But no, I don't think so.
How am I supposed to?
Kill them?
Yeah.
They eventually come down to you, I think. I don't know. Very hard to see. Oh, I fixed the thing. That was this was the first thing since I fixed the lock on too.
Yeah.
First
See?
recording session. I forgot about that. I've done a lot.
Well, now I'm down here. Oh, there we go. But yeah, no, there was a million people. And it was so loud, and there were like people constantly bumping into you even as you're sitting. Like, it's like the worst experience, especially if you don't like people. Like, you're really not gonna like this place.
If you don't like people. Yeah, I get that. Although I'm surprised that because of COVID, I guess things are just kind of past that.
It's insane. Like, everyone's still wearing masks. And I was like, what's the point? I literally have to like squeeze past everybody to like get to the bathroom. Like, it's like outside all the way down, like to the right. Like, it's insane. Like, I was like, what? Like, I literally rubbed up on so many people. I was so disappointed.
So looks like there's 2 ways to go, potentially. I don't know which way is the more secret though. Any ideas?
No, I actually don't see a single way to go, so that's gonna be my first problem, but I'm following signs.
Either of those, I'm guessing. Either you get on top of the one lever switch pull thing, or you get on top of the other. I think those are the 2 ways. Do you want me to try again? So you can just...
There's also just
Although we got past your
sushi.
story, so I don't know what else.
Are you kidding me? I have so many stories. What?
So you can either drop this one down and get on the other, or drop the other one down and get on this one.
I think eventually we'll visit both, see what they're about.
Hopefully, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, a lever on this side, so that's probably good.
That's a good
sign.
Oh, do you have any lore to explain at this point, since we're trying to
Man, there's been
to
so
do
much
that?
like stuff up to this point. Honestly, since I haven't edited it back, it's hard for me to say what's happened
That's a glass
recently.
window.
'Cause
Okay,
it's just
yeah.
been a very long time since we last recorded, or it's just been too long for me to honestly remember what has happened in the story up to this point. Just because we kind of jumped in halfway through, but I know we met the insane children. Whoa, that's unfortunate.
The game threw me on the ground and said no.
None of that now. We met the insane children. They seem to be pretty messed up. They sent us to this place, I think to warn us about the doll. Have we heard about the... I don't know. This thing, I don't want to spoil anything because it's been so long since we've heard it that I'm just worried I'll say things that haven't
No,
been
yeah,
said
the
yet.
thing you're about to say we
I would
don't
wait.
know yet.
Yeah. So yeah, for some reason the insane children sent us this way, and so we're going to see what their whole thing
We're
was.
just kind of following them at this point, I think, and we're just trying to like see what's up.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think they told us there was a fort, and we're trying to get into the fort. That's what's happening. They have a fort, and we're trying to get inside to ask them what the deal is. But yeah, we do know. After Wilson happened, we talked to the queen, who's supposed to be in charge. I think you're good.
No, I know, it was just glitching.
Yeah. No, we talked to the queen, who's supposed to be in charge, and she's like, I haven't been in charge since you left. And Alice is like, I left years ago.
Like, what have you been doing?
Yeah, exactly. Which is, crazy. Because basically, what happened at the end of Madness Return, or American McGee's Alice, is that Alice dethroned the queen. And so the queen was like, I've been dethroned since you dethroned me. I've not taken over power again. I don't know who's in charge of your mind if it's not you.
Yeah, she's like, you won. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Why aren't you doing
And
things?
she's like, oh, that's not good. And so then we woke up, and then we had this really interesting situation where this is the I forgot what this area is called. It's called the doll house or something like that. And at the beginning of the doll house, there wasn't really a pre-world. There wasn't much of a pre-world. We had the asylum, which was, I think, the real world, or London, whatever, quote unquote real world. And then there was also the dark area with the lamps, and that might have been the pre-world. There's also a snort around.
I know.
Okay.
I'm finding it. You can keep talking.
So we showed up we were at the asylum because we keep having these episodes, and so that's why we've been interned back in the asylum, because we keep blanking out with all these trips to Wonderland, and so I don't know if we're there right now or not. I don't know. I think we were taken out, actually. I think Bumby showed up and said, I bailed you out of this joint or something like that.
Said you hope.
Yeah. He's like, but I can't keep doing this. So we're here trying to find out. We've had a couple hints of people telling us that, and by people I mean Wonderland people telling us that that someone else is corrupting her mind. So there's some outside influence outside of Wonderland that's corrupting her mind. And so she is trying to figure out what that outside influence is on her life, and the insane children appear to have some clue, and so we are attempting to meet up with them at their base. But in order to get into the base, we're having to go through all this nonsense, and so this is sort of the underbelly of the dollhouse area, which appears to be the main location for the insane children, and assumedly whoever else is controlling the ruin in our minds. So that's what's happening. That's a new poster on the right? Have we seen that one? The beetle with the human-looking skeleton?
Yeah. No, we
It's cool.
haven't.
I like I don't know, what do you think of the art style of this area?
I mean, the art style is kind of what I like about Alice. I don't know how I feel about like the hanging baby heads, but
That was like really well placed.
yeah, but
I don't know how I feel about the hanging children, but yeah.
yeah,
I think you're not supposed to like the hanging children, though, to be fair. I think that's kind of
yeah,
the idea.
but the beetle skeleton, you want to do it?
Yeah, I think I got what we're doing here.
I know what we're doing, but I mean, if you want to do it,
And
then
you'll let me?
I'll let you
So
do it.
kind.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's an interesting choice to try to do what they're doing here with like making human animals. Like, I feel like it's similar to like people being uncomfortable with the idea of bestiality, you know? It's like the same kind of like, I don't like this feeling.
Yeah, I've heard that you are the human animal.
I didn't like that. I mean, like humans are animals, but
You don't think I missed anything there, did I?
no, I think we're good. I
Okay.
think you're paranoid.
I kind of
He's
am.
paranoid.
Us, the three blind
He's
mice.
tripping.
Three blind mice. Three blind mice. That's kind of a cute
Good
reference.
smoking, good
There's no three blind mice in Alice, is there?
sipping. Nope.
Is that just a random reference to a different,
Yeah.
to a nursery rhyme that has nothing to do with
Yeah.
the story of Alice?
Yep.
So apparently, from what I've heard, okay, according to the wiki for Alice Asylum, it is confirmed that Alice Asylum will not reference. I'm kind of afraid of this. Alice Asylum will not reference Lewis Carroll in any way.
Why?
I don't know. I was trying very hard to. That's the whole reason I found out everything I know about Alice Asylum, is trying to answer that question of why that was so important that it was on the FAQ on the wiki only lists a couple things, one of which is that Lewis Carroll will not be referenced in Asylum.
Has he been referenced before?
Yeah,
Or-
he was referenced in this game in the beginning and in the last game. He's referenced in both games
How?
so far.
Like, in what way was he referenced?
In this game, it was in a memory. I could probably even find this specific memory. It was, I thought it was, oh, this one.
Poor Dodgson is a pathetic sailor and an even worse captain. We'd have run aground on the Isis if I hadn't taken an oar.
There you go. That's Dodgson, is Charles Ludwig Dodgson, better known as Lewis Carroll, wrote the Alice books. And so there, he's referenced in one of the memories, right? It's a minor reference. It's, it doesn't interrupt the story at all, I don't think. It doesn't even reference him as Lewis Carroll, it references him as Dodgson. And same thing, there's a picture of Dodgson in American McGee's Alice in the Looking Glass Land on one of the walls. There's a photograph of him.
Huh.
Yeah, they don't say his name, it's not intrusive, it's just a picture of a guy that, whatever, is created the Wonderland stories. So, did we find that snout? Yes, we did, okay.
Yes, we did.
So, I don't know why the other thing that was in the FAQ was saying that
This is us.
yeah, scissors. Was saying that can I go down there?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can I
Try it. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
It's like whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna figure this out then.
You just have to like go through. This part's actually pretty easy. You just
Wow, that looked way scarier than I thought it was.
no. This part's actually pretty straightforward. You didn't get the rest of those teeth.
It literally does not matter at this point.
I mean, it kind of matters.
We can't upgrade anything anymore.
So I have a cat
Shoot.
named Charcoal, as we all know.
Yeah, we've talked about Charcoal before.
He's in his teenage years,
Yeah,
and
you can tell.
he hates me. So the other day, I take him over to Zoink Meister South
hold
for
up.
daycare.
Saving Wonderland means saving yourself.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, if at this point you didn't pick up on the fact that Wonderland is her representation of her psyche, then I guess it's worth stating outright.
So So anyway, and so I take Charcoal over to Zoink Meister Southwest so that we can I can live my life without worrying about him, and Patrick can. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus he lived here originally, so you know it's kind of easy to for me to take care of him
moved
for a
out,
bit. Yeah.
and yeah. Anyway, so point is, so Charcoal's been hanging out here and things, and so I just kind of have him for like nighttime, because where I live there's a dog now. Rip. And so the dog can't be around the cat because the dog wants to eat the cat, as dogs do, and it's a big dog.
Same, honestly. Every time I see Charcoal, I kind of want to eat him as well.
I don't like
so
that.
I get it.
I am gonna stop taking him here, but he recently decided he's an outside cat.
Hey.
And I keep trying to tell him that he's not, and that he is indeed an inside cat, and he doesn't listen to me. So he's learned how to like go out the doggy door, because there's like little dogs here at Zoink Meister Southwest. There's tiny little dogs, and they don't care for Charcoal. They're too old to care. I mean, they would care if they were younger, but they don't, because they're old. And so there's a doggy door, and he goes to the doggy door, and he just like roams around doing his own thing. And I'm moving again, as I said, to college. So for my master's, so I'm like, listen, dude, like we're gonna be living in like an apartment. Like we're not gonna have a backyard. If you want to go outside, you're gonna have to be harness trained. So I'm trying real hard to like get him to be harness trained, and like I just currently have
This seems really suspicious, right? Like.
Yeah, no, that's pretty suspicious.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, this is the. You'll see when you get in.
This is the like run for your life, right? I'm gonna run for my life now. Yeah. Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Huh. I
It's
thought I
better
was
to
go slower.
No, yeah.
Seems like it.
Anyway, so he's on a harness right now, just
That
like
wasn't
running
so
around.
bad.
Just running around, and then there's actually one of Patrick's cousins are over right now at Zoink Meister Southwest.
It's
and,
not Southwest, it's just Zoink Meister South.
Southwest.
It's
and,
not even in the southwest of Zoink Meister North. You're
and
straight
it doesn't-
south.
Southwest. And anyway, so there's
It's not even true.
the cousin is over, and the cousin came up to me and was like, ow, your cat scratched me. And I was like, yep, you're not gonna want to hang out with him. He's angry.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. This is Zoink Meister Patrick from the editing future, and right here you see if instead of going straight through that, we had actually gone left, this little secret path. Down here there's a little keyhole, and if you go down this keyhole, then you will find the only memory that we missed in this area of the game. So,
The gulf separating effective treatment from quackery is narrower than professional opinion would admit. Likewise, the distance between knowledge and ignorance.
yeah. Which kind of interesting thing there, but that was the only thing we actually missed in this whole chapter 5, so I figured I'd come back and just throw it in here while I can, just because, I don't know, it was the only thing I was missing. I was curious where it was, and here it is. So yeah, you can actually go forward around this corner to activate this fight, so I'll see you back there. Yeah, he's not in
So is this baby doll, but also because he has a harness on, and he hates his harness, and he hates walking with a harness on. I just drag him because he won't walk. It's very sad. And he's mad at me because I left him at Zoink Meister South for like a night, and he's like, wow, you abandoned me, you don't love me anymore, obviously. And I'm just like, I just was busy, and he doesn't understand. But I do have a vibrating bed.
That's
fun fact.
Interesting.
Yeah, I recently bought one because I needed a bigger one, because I was like, you know what? This bed ain't big enough for the two of us. So we got a bigger bed, and it vibrates. And Charcoal is quite a fan of the vibrating bed.
Yeah?
Yeah, he feels like someone is purring on him as he purrs on others, and he very much enjoys it. He falls
that's
asleep almost immediately. Yeah, that is actually quite terrifying.
I don't like that at all.
That's terrifying.
This is like kind of a hard fight.
Oh yeah, it is. That's why I was like, all right, I'm gonna talk, because this is actually kind of a hard fight.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad.
Also, my bed moves, so you can like make the headrest like go up, like the headrest, just the head go up, and then the feet can go up too. So you can put yourself in like this nice like reclining position. Apparently that's the healthiest way to sleep.
Huh.
And
With your head higher than your feet?
well, no, just with your feet up, like your feet
Oh,
elevated.
Your feet elevated.
Yeah,
Okay.
and your head elevated. It
Oh,
like relieves tension in your lower back.
Huh.
Yeah, and so ever since I've been sleeping like that, I've been kind of a spoiled brat and don't want to sleep any other way. It also helps with snoring too, apparently. I've been having a snoring problem. I don't know if I mentioned that yet or not, but
Yeah, you mentioned
yeah,
it
because I
earlier.
wake up every day with a sore throat, and it's like, oh, that's because you snore so much. I was like, well, why don't you wake me up then? Because he doesn't love me. That's the real
never
reason.
managed to break. I feel like it was invincible or something. I never managed to break the other arm. I feel like it's not supposed to be that hard. Anyway, sorry, go on.
So yeah, so doesn't love me. That's the moral of the story, and my bed's really cool. So yeah.
Huh. I feel that.
You don't think loves you either?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
He told me he'd break up with me for you. So I think you should feel pretty loved.
Hey, this is the part. We're there.
Yay, we made it.
We made it. Okay, cool. We're gonna...
Oh, what? We didn't even... Okay.
Really? All right, well, we're switching the dress back. This is the point where we're switching to the DLC dress for this. I don't know why I thought these were breakable.
Can you like, yeah. Just blow it up? Can you like shove TNT in it and just...
So we're gonna be switching to all the DLC weapons and the DLC dress. And so this is your last chance to see this dress because...
And we're gonna go mumbo jumbo mode.
Mumbo jumbo mode. Yeah, I think this is the point, right? This is the place? I'm gonna go a little further just because we never...
This is the time, yeah, this is the place.
Oh, I thought you were gonna, this is the time to remember.
No, it's a cringy Christian song I had to sing.
Because it will not last
Internationally.
forever. Hey.
Oh wait, what is back there? Hold on.
Annihilate what threatens to destroy.
Yeah, right in there. What, in the right, to the right? Up? Yeah,
Oh,
what is
yeah,
that?
you want to see what that, yeah. This appears to be what lifted the elevator. This is the elevator mechanism.
Huh.
Yeah, not what you would have thought it looked like. Probably. Probably.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, it looks like a horrifying monstrosity, to say the least. I thought this was the place, but now that we're out here, I don't think
Oh,
this
wait,
is...
go through the hidey hole. Hidey hole.
Yes. Good eye.
I have 2 good eyes, in fact. Not to
I-
brag or anything.
The eye of the tiger, so...
Eye of the tiger.
I've heard that it's the thrill of the fight.
Thrill of the fight.
Standing up to the power of our rivals. Do you think this is a thing? Am I going the correct way or no?
I don't know, but grab those teeth.
Yeah, right?
Wait, so are we gonna switch dresses or not? What's happening?
I don't think this is the place. I thought this was the place, but now I'm thinking that I was wrong. I'm so confused. Should I try jumping that way?
Yeah.
Invisible.
Oh, is there a wall there?
Invisible wall, yeah.
Okay. Oh, look, there's a Reduler room.
Where?
Literally straight ahead of you. What? Right there. Straight ahead.
Oh, wow, it's like way over there. Okay.
Yeah.
How do we get over? I don't think this
Fly.
is... I thought the place that I was thinking of was a different place. I don't think this is the place, but I'm not sure. I think we're gonna keep this up for a little longer because I think, plus we didn't get to see the doll dress before, and now we get to see the doll dress, so.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
I hate this part, so keep going.
Oh, okay, that's this. Also, yeah, we already talked about the mouth on the lollipop.
What?
There's a mouth on the lollipop.
What? Oh, yeah.
That's kind of weird, right? Oh, did you get it? We just went in, oh, it's not the ear.
In one ear,
and
out the other.
but we didn't, because
We went through her brain
We
instead.
went through her cheeks, yeah. I hope you mean the face.
What's that from? Isn't that like a quote from something?
Yeah, we talked about it in chapter 3, in the underwater area, with chapter 2, I guess. It's from the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, I think. I
What is
want to say.
that?
It's Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents had an episode together. Does this one survive?
There's no time at all.
I think this one's just survive.
Survive, yeah.
Yeah, survive. Oh, shoot, it's the invincible guy. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. And wasps. Wow. Well, that kind of sucks.
You just have to go around in a circle.
Yeah, I can at least destroy these, though. Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah,
Hi.
I was like, can you destroy those? Does not seem so.
There we go.
Oh. This is the time.
Yeah, when you're dealing with,
yeah.
like, actually invincible people, I think it's better to just run.
You just feel sad.
Yeah. Whoa. I'm gonna destroy this, though. There we go. Now we don't have to deal with those, at least. Unless it spawned more.
It might. It might hate you. Dude, look how many roses we have.
Yeah, we have a
so
lot.
many. Oh, I have something to say. So recently I've been watching Pulp Fiction because I have this poster of top 100 movies according to Billboard things.
So the confusing part is you say it as if it's not a single movie. Like you're like, I've been like, you know, on and off with the whole like
well,
Pulp
no,
Fiction.
because I started Pulp Fiction
Ow.
and then I haven't, like, I don't know, I'm like a little more than halfway through it. So
Right.
like the one movie, but still, like,
Yeah.
I don't have the attention span long enough to deal with all that.
It's just, I just think it's funny the way you. Yeah, I did it.
That's all the time we have today, folks. So go ahead and like, subscribe, give it a little comment, ring that nice little bell, and join us back for the next episode.
We'll see you then. Zoink out.